What's up, everybody? I'm the Landover Legend, aka Big T, and I'm the host of the I Can't Make This Up podcast, a podcast where I interview my guests and we have open dialogue discussions. But today, I'm here to tell you a story. This is how a Dominican chick almost got me killed. Yeah, that happened. Anyways, the year is 2008. I'm 23 years old, and I'm living my best life. Yeah, most people would say I was out there wilding, but whatever. I'm doing what I know in a safe manner until this one fateful weekend. I had went to this Outback Steakhouse and I ended up meeting a girl named Jay. She was about 5'6", fair skin, brunette, beautiful face, thick in the waist. And at this time of my life, I got a real fascination for like Latino women. And kind of find out she's Dominican, so kind of fits in that category. We exchanged numbers. Everything's going good. We vibing out or whatever. Next thing you know, we dating. And back then, for me, dating was just, you know, finding somebody you like, vibing, and if things get serious, things get serious. But for her, dating was a little bit more serious than just, filling each other's out. It was like a plan for a commitment to build a family, things of that nature. And I underestimated that. I didn't pay attention to the signs. And here we have the predicament. One weekend, we decided to stay at her house for the entire weekend, just us two. She had a kid, but on this particular weekend, she decided to send her son off to be with her sister, which was cool, which allowed us to do us, with no hesitation. And I was all for it. My car had broke down, so I was riding with her out to her house. She stayed out in Manassas in this cul-de-sac, and that's no train or bus ride uh, type of mission. So, I got to catch a ride to where she stay at. And I was at the mercy of her, so I didn't see a problem because we was on good terms. So that Friday night, I go over, stay the night, wake up the next day. We do the whole cuddling thing, eat breakfast, lunch, smoke, drink, all that good stuff. In the evening time, she starts doing my hair. And back in the day, I had long hair, so it was taking a while for her to do some individual braids. And in the middle of this, we started having a conversation about the future. And I'm like, okay, nonchalantly answering questions. And she started asking me, about her son. I'm like, he's cool. I like his mother. So, that's all good. She's like, well, I'm looking for somebody to be a father to my son. I'm not just looking to, have a boyfriend and, not try to, build to a marriage. And my dumb ass gonna say, well, that has nothing to do with me. I thought we was just dating. And she was like, oh, okay. And right there is where I messed up. Because when I heard okay, I thought, okay, no problem. What I didn't hear was, oh, okay, you got me fucked up. Because essentially, that's what it was. And I went to sleep thinking that everything was good, we was on good terms, and it wouldn't be a problem. And she led me to believe that. And my dumb ass woke up to find out otherwise. It's like 9 in the morning, Sunday. She's I roll over, she's not in bed. I figured she went to the store or something. I roll over to the other side, look at the nightstand, try to grab my phone. I didn't see it. So I'm thinking maybe it fell on the ground. I look on the ground and I see my phone, but I also see like little individual like braids of hair just laying on the ground. And I'm like, huh? So I had put my hair in a ponytail the night before, all my individual plaits, and I went to reach for it, and just out of instinct. And when I went to reach for it, my ponytail was gone. And I'm like, no, the fuck she didn't. She had cut my ponytail off and fucked my entire head up and just left out the house. So now I'm pissed off. I'm calling her phone, just going straight to voicemail. I'm going on her. Then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Fuck it. You trapped. Leave. Because she ain't picking up the phone. She obviously had plans of hurting you and decided just to fuck your head up. So just get out of the situation. I'm calling for a ride. To no avail, no one picks up. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to catch a cab out of here. And then next thing you know, I hear somebody coming the door downstairs. So I'm putting on my shoes and getting dressed. I go downstairs and there's 3 dudes. Now, I had heard about her brother, but we were never formally introduced. And from the pictures on the wall and everything, I figured, that's who one of these guys were. So he comes into the living room. He's like, hey, what's up, dog? You must be T. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. He's like, where's Jay? I'm like, she left out. He's like, okay, let me give her a call. So now I'm feeling like I'm sitting in a stranger's living room the way this whole interaction is going, right? So he steps outside and 3 more dudes come in the house. Now I'm feeling like, man, what the fuck is this? Are they about to throw a party or something now? But then the vibe don't feel partyish. It feel ominous. And he comes back in and he's like, hey man, can I holler at you outside real quick? I'm like, yeah. So now I'm reading the room. And he pulls me to the side and say, hey, she called me and told me about what happened. I just want to make sure you cool. I'm like, I'm good. Ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm positive. He's like, okay. All right, I just want to make sure because I love my sister and I die by mine. I said, I feel the same way. And I go back in the house. I'm ready to pack my bags. And as I'm walking past the dudes that's all sitting in the living room and shit, I start noticing every single one of these dudes got the same tattoo on their neck. And it didn't dawn on me until I walked past the last dude when I got a real good close-up look on it. And all of them said MS-13. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna die. This girl done sent assassins to kill me while she was gone. And I'm gonna die. Don't nobody know I'm out here but maybe a handful of people. I didn't see no neighbors, so there's no witnesses. And they look like they know how to bury a nigga. This shit is bad. So now I'm acting like I ain't gotta go downstairs for no reason. I'm upstairs like looking for bed sheets to tie together so I can climb down the window from the other side of the house and all this shit. Like on some Home Alone shit. I'm trying to get the fuck. And to no avail, there wasn't a safe way to drop or anything I could tie that was close enough near a window to make this happen. A couple hours go by and my dumb ass decides to start smoking to come up with a better idea. That was stupid because I ended up watching TV and forgetting what I was trying to do before I started smoking. Man, oh man, oh man. The day goes on and now it's 7 o'clock. She pulls up back to the house and I've been sitting there looking fucked up all day. And she's like, can we talk? I'm like, can we talk? I'm saying this to myself now. Yeah, we can talk. And then we go outside, we sit in her car, and she says she's apologizing. Well, she's apologizing to me about what happened, thinking she could have handled things better and told me how she was feeling. I said, yeah, you're right, but you know what? You call it what it is, and it was a fucked up situation. And now I gotta go because I gotta go to work tomorrow. She's like, but I thought we was gonna stay and I was gonna drop you off to work. I said, nah, I gotta go get my hair fixed. She's like, I'm sorry about that. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. I go get my stuff. She drops me off at the nearest train station. I told her I'm gonna call you tomorrow. She said, okay, cool. And when she left, I blocked her. And I didn't think about her again till last week when I decided to tell this story. And the moral to this story, fellas, is don't get involved with a woman that has kids unless you're ready to be a parent. Or you want to get put in a situation like me and learn a hard life lesson. Either way, take heed. And I hope you enjoyed this story. And I know most of you are laughing at my pain. I hope that you get something from it. Till next time, speak T. Y'all take care.